Good morning, people. So today I've got a short flow for you to work on the lower portion of your abdomen, kind of the area below the belly button. So here we're targeting the lower portions of the rectus abdominis, your six pack, internal and external obliques that attach just to the sides of the pelvis, the front, as well as transverse abdominis, which is the deepest layer of your abdominal wall that gives the stomach that flattened appearance and also supports the viscera inside the abdominal cavity. Simple flow that you can do anywhere, at home, outdoors, at the gym, and you only need a mat.
Let's begin with a setup. Lie down on your back with your knees bent and place your hands on your belly. Try floating your heels and imagine your feet are resting on a thin sheet of ice. So you're not going to push your feet down very hard. You should feel your lower belly activating. So as you can see, my left leg going up and down. So I'm flexing and extending the hip. But my right foot is only supported with my toes. And I'm not really pushing into the floor. I'm hardly touching the ground. You can obviously put more weight into the foot and into the toes if needed to support your lower back. And don't rush. This is more about your breath, connection, and quality and execution. The focus on the area we want to connect with rather than feeling the burn or dynamic movements. So, slow and controlled motion is the key. Modification, if you cannot do straight leg raises because of your back or because of tight hip flexors, try this variation with a bicycle. It's much more accessible. Now, you may want to focus also on pressing the back of your rib cage down towards the ground. You never want the front of your rib cage to flare up the ceiling and let those ribs externally rotate. So think of zipping your belly, zipping your ribs together at the front, and closing that space below your lumbar spine. So now, guys, both heels float off the ground. We go into the next variation. Add a little curl up, just enough to make your shoulder blades slightly lighter, not kind of pressing into the floor. And start with the leg lifts. So you're still very gently touching the ground. Your foot is light on the floor. All right, movement number 3. And we're doing reverse curl ups. Notice we go knees towards the elbows. The rib cage doesn't actually lift very much off the floor. It's just that pelvis is lifting. So using the lower portions of the rectus abdominis and obliques to pull the pelvis up to the rib cage. Once the pelvis is back down on the ground, try sending the legs away from you, but not too far. You don't want to feel your lower back lifting off the ground. You don't want to feel discomfort in the lower back. Final variation will be to do a little combo with the arms and legs. So we're flexing the arms, shoulders, and extending the hips. Again, don't go too low with the legs. If you go too low, you may start feeling lower back taking over. So you want to focus on pushing back of the rib cage towards the ground. And you can also add a progression with a little curl up. That will also feel safer through the lower back. You may feel better connection through the abdomen that way. I'm bringing my ears towards my biceps. Exhale as you lift up.
If you're not really sure what core is and how it all works and how this contributes to stabilization of the lumbar spine, then check out the video I've already made about all this. You can get more info and all the explanation you need. And if you're enjoying this, subscribe for more.